this year. So she's on the mentor program. We've got her 2250 out here. Somebody was parked in the spot where I had the 2 3-point scouted. So now we're just checking our number 2 spot, which I only seen a couple does in here. Gonna just kind of move along this clear cut and hopefully catch one out here. I'd love for her to shoot one today. As goofy as she's being, she's actually doing really good. So we're gonna get down here and look over this other side. The fog just lifted, so hoping to catch something out moving really dry this morning. Fog's starting to roll back in. We haven't seen or heard anything moving through this clear. We're gonna go back to the truck, go pull some trail cameras. Hopefully they're still there. They're not locked up. I'm not shooting deer this year. Hopefully Harley will shoot me a deer for me. Right there, my little princess. Okay, so we got the cameras. There really wasn't any pictures. Nothing looks like they hit the trackings I put out. So this is where I killed my first buck, is down in this draw here back when this was all clear cut. So I was really hoping to get some critters baited in here. I've never baited in animals before and actually hunted them off bait, but I was kind of willing to do that. Get a ground blind in here for Harley. But there's really just nothing coming through. Or at least nothing coming on the bait, so that idea is not going to work. I'm surprised the bear didn't even hit that. But we'll see. We'll see what's on the cameras. I got 25 pictures on one, 18 on the other. We're back at the truck. We're going to get going, heading back. We got to get a culvert put in today. Anyways, got this new deal done up. Anybody's not following me on Instagram, we're at Fall Fever Outdoors on Instagram. So that's 1,200 feet of rope. Looks like I could fit another 1,200 feet. No, Waylon's got a bunch of cable, but if he puts the cable on there, I can't lift it in and out by myself, and I don't have a tractor to do that. So
subscribe below if you like this video. Give a big thumbs up.
Okay. Give a big thumbs up if you like the videos that we said.
Yeah.
You want to show them your rifle really quick?
Yeah.
Okay. You're not gonna hold it. I'm just gonna put it on the tailgate. Okay. Bought this 2250. It's a 1973 Remington 700 ADL, I believe. It has no bottom metal, internal mag. So, anyways, got this Steeler deal from a guy, and I actually offered him if he wanted more money. I would have paid more money. I actually legitimately felt bad, but they put maybe 2 boxes of rounds through it back in 1973 when they bought it, and stuck it in the safe ever since. So, I, for whatever reason, unbeknownst to me, because I've always wanted a nice 2250, let Jess shoot her first buck with it. So kind of hers now. So, but that's why Harley, we're hoping will shoot her first deer with this, and this will be her deer rifle for a few years. And we're shooting 60 grain partitions out of it, so that's a really good deer load. I haven't chronographed them yet, but I've got them going 33.5 grains over Varget. So to show you kind of what we did is the bluing and stuff just kind of was rusting too much. So
this is my gun right here.
I know, let me explain. So we got it Cerakoted this like gray. It actually looks really good. I'm probably gonna switch the mounts out to get this scope up a little bit. As you see, it's really tight right there. Can't get a front scope cap on there, so I'll probably switch this out for the rail, for a 20-minute rail. I'm not sure if this scope's going to stay on here. This is a VX3i 3.5 by 10 CDS. I have a 708 that I think this will be a lot better on, and I don't think she doesn't need a CDS. She just needs a duplex, I think. So and this thing's so flat shooting that I don't think it really needs that. We got to replace the wood stock with just a factory youth stock. One of the things I found out with youth stocks is trying to find an aftermarket youth stock for this. In particularly, I was looking for a Hogue overmold with the soft cushion on the back and nice rubberized grips. I really like those stocks. I know they're pretty damn cheap, but I like them. So anyways, couldn't find anything like that, so I just got the factory one, which was like $40, pretty cheap. This is her little cheek rest to get her cheek up. It's just a sleeping pad, like an ISO map, military ISO map, but just a civilian
Yes, to
version.
make my cheeks soft.
Yeah, so it softens on your cheek too. And then we put Timney trigger on it, left it factory set at 3 pounds. And then yeah, just had it Cerakoted by North Coast Shooter Supply,
And
Jeff
if
out there.
you're ready to shoot,
So I kind of
Dad
bought
will
this
take
rifle
the
originally.
safety off.
Was my plan to have it painted.
If you're ready to go shoot it,
Never
you
mind,
have to
hang on.
squeeze the trigger super slow.
Yeah, slow, steady squeeze, right? Yeah, that's how you shoot a rifle. So, anyways, I originally bought this rifle because me and the wife keep kicking around whether we're going to move to Alaska someday, and I thought a 2250 would be a really good rifle up there for a trap rifle. You know, shoot it 60 grain partitions, shoot everything from wolves to caribou. I don't think with any problem. So that's kind of the purpose of why I bought that rifle. Someday we might still move up there. We're not sure yet. Idaho's looking a little more interesting to us. Most of my rifles, it's kind of what I do is I switch out the scope rails, and I bed those. I replace the stock, and I replace the trigger to a Timney. I really prefer Leupold scopes. I have a Nikon on one rifle that I don't really use much, but most of the non-name scopes, anything other than Leupold, goes on 22s for me. Or, you know, just 17 HMR or 22 mags.
Yep, and I can hold my gun.
This is pretty much how I do it. What I found with, even with Ruger M77, stuff like that, if you replace the stock, you bed the recoil lug, replace the trigger, get a scope rail on there, bed the scope rail. Doing that with any factory rifle on the market today, just a little bit of reloading, not even really getting deep into reloading, I could easily turn any one of those rifles to a half-minute gun. A few other rifles that are kind of project rifles. This 2250 was one. This scope is one that I kind of want on another gun, but I just slapped it on her gun to get a little bit more clear glass. The scope that was on this was an older Leupold VX3, and it was just, you know, just a little cloudy, so I put that on a 22. So. But this scope's a lot more clear for her. She shoots it really good, and she shoots the rifle really good. And so hopefully we just gotta get a deer in front of you, baby. And one to stand there long enough to get her set up on it. So it's gonna be a challenge this year. Somebody was parked in our spot this morning where we wanted to originally go, but I don't think the deer are moving. We gotta get going back anyways, like I've said before. So we'll probably try to get another morning when the deer are a little more active. So maybe next weekend. So, right? Next weekend? Okay. Alright, you want to say goodbye?
Goodbye.
Bye. I think we just have a doe and a fawn. Trying to see if there's a buck in here too. I don't see anybody from here. We can see where I wanted to sit this morning, and I don't see anybody over there. Even though there was a rig parked there this morning, so we're gonna probably drive over there before we leave too. Just 'cause. This is the spot I want. Oh, there's another one right there. It's 2 does. Watch for another one. There's 2 of them together. Okay. This is the spot I wanted to get her at first thing this morning, but somebody's parked right here. There's 2 does that we kicked up. We're looking for a buck. That buck's got to be in here. Just hang on. Just hang tight. Let's just watch. There's another one. Okay, there's 3 of them now. Freaking knew they'd be in here. Yeah, there's 3 of them over there. Let's see. I'm trying to see on this thing here. Oh, don't move.
Dad, cross your fingers.
I'm crossing.
Okay.
2 does and a fawn.
I see 2.
2 does and a fawn.
Oh, 3.
Yeah, I know. I can't see in the stupid viewer where they're at.
I see.
Just watch them. See if another one comes up with them. Number 4 just took off out of here. There he goes. So 2 does and 2 fawns. We haven't had a buck stand up yet. This is the spot I wanted to get her right at first light. There was a rig parked right here. I think they were just sleeping. I don't think they walked out over here. Just walking out over here, we picked up 2 does and 2 fawns, bedded where they normally bed. We haven't been able to see a buck yet, but when I was in here there was a younger 3-point and a big 3-point. I was really hoping to catch that younger one in here with these does this morning. I don't think he's going to be in here. I think all the deer have kind of cleared out. That last deer took off and really loud. I think he would have stood anything else up that was in here. Oh, close. Close. She was able to see him, so that was pretty perfect. I hope I got some of that on film. There's just so many beds on this flat right below us. I just started glassing beds as fast as I could, and once I seen the one, I just kind of put all my attention on her. Shoot, that was close, Harley. We seen 4, didn't we? Yeah, and we seen 2 deer over in another cut that we stopped at really quick. I was meaning to be home actually about now, so we gotta get out of here. But hey, at least she got to see some deer. Crazy that people just pass up spots like this. I mean, you can see, I can't see the viewer right now, but you can see my truck just right behind me. You literally just drive right up to this spot and come look, and it's straight up and down, you know, for the first 60 yards, 70 yards. And that's why I brought the rope, so we could toss the rope down and just use the truck to pull anything out if we got something. But I think we're going to be back. Harley said she doesn't want to hunt tomorrow, so I'm going to be going in the tree stand tonight for bear, I think, and then probably make a few phone calls and get somebody out to hunt tomorrow. I'm not going to bring them into this area because this is permit. I'm only allowed to bring myself, my 2 kids, and my wife. But I might do a little landscaping right here and get it to where when next time we come out it'll be a lot easier to spot to set up on. There's a bush right here I got to get out of the way. Clearing some landscape. We had another deer jump up. It was right on the edge, so that was probably the buck. That's okay though. He wants to bed down over there, and we know where to really glass and focus in on. Harley keeps rolling stuff off the edge now, so we're actually gonna get going. I'm trying to hold on to her and make sure she doesn't go off the edge. Stop, Harley. We're done. Let's go back to the truck. Come on, that was fun. Let's go back to the truck. So yeah, that was probably the buck that we jumped up, which is fine. We're actually running really late now. I've got bigger things to do at home. So we gotta get home, get this hopefully done today, tomorrow, and I'll definitely have her back next weekend. Yeah, that was fun. That was a good time. So we've seen 5 deer right here in this little tiny bowl, so that's good. So until next weekend, we'll see you again.